Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and it is my very great pleasure to welcome you here to the cathedral for this absolutely myself. Before I go any further, you've been entertained by some beautiful music played on the fantastic Father Willis organ, unique here at the cathedral, by the assistant organist here at the cathedral, Hilary Punnett. So, who on earth am I and what am I here doing? Well, I'll tell you, my name is Andrew David and I am employed by the university for several reasons. One is that I run the radio station, Siren FM, and two, as a broadcaster, I can strangle words. And I'm going to strangle some words to try and calm the hearts and minds of those here at the front, some of whom will have been through something similar, but many of you may have been through something like this, but not quite the way we do it here in Lincoln. So, and I'm going to be addressing those in red at the front here, particularly, and we can all see whether getting a doctorate makes any difference, to see whether they can remember what I'm going to tell them in a minute. But before I go any further, I'd like to welcome your friends, relatives, and neighbours at the back. Shall we try that again? Hello? Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure they'll warm up as the event gets underway. So, you're here. Yes, and many was the night when you thought you weren't going to get here. Many was the time during 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when you were trying to submit something on Blackboard, and it was going, the little mouse was going round and round and round. But all of that pain has passed. What I'm going to do is to introduce you to our ceremony, but first, I need to address your friends who are at the back, who hopefully are still awake, because I notice they've been flashing away merrily with their latest electronic devices. If you want to take photographs, that's absolutely fine, but during the ceremony, please don't pop up and down like that. It's very distracting, and there are two very important people for your team up here, the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor, in whose power is the awarding of the degree, and if they get a little bit annoyed by all the flashing, they might decide not to give you your degree. So we don't want that. Now, the other thing is, of course, these devices are often attached to telephones, and the last thing we want is an interruption to ring around the cathedral, because your ringtones, no beautiful as they are, will be even louder here and very embarrassing. So, if you have to keep your phone on, please put it to airplane mode, or to throb, or to silent. And here's something which is going to be counterintuitive to everybody at the front here who's doing Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Guess what? I'm nearly done, nearly there. No. The world can do without you and your postings for the next hour and a half. That comes as a big surprise. And the way to avoid mass embarrassment is to find the button that you probably haven't seen since you took the phone out of the box in the shop. It's the power button. Turn it off now, and you will not be embarrassed in any way, shape, or form. So, you've got here. But look at where you are graduating from. This is not arguably, but by almost everybody's reckoning, the finest piece of Gothic architecture, not just in the United Kingdom, but certainly across Europe and further afield. And you, a 21st century, top 50, fairly brand new university, get to graduate in here. Just have a look at it. It's stunning. I have some lovely friends who are senior academics in Oxford. In fact, they're both senior academics at the top of colleges. And they say to me, there is no way that even in Oxford and Cambridge, they graduate from anywhere quite like this. And they are probably sitting in their offices now with log fires roaring, watching it, because we are live streaming. This is going to be it's a hard audience, this one. It's hard work. Yes, this year, as we did last year, we are live streaming on YouTubey wobbly things. Don't go and look for it now. There's no signal up here. But the rest of the world. So who knows? We might be watched at number 10, the White House, or the Kremlin. Hello. No secrets here. because I'm going to take you on a journey that goes back a very, very, very long way. We could have had a university here at about the time this was being built, because at that time, 850 or so years ago, there was a chap called Grosseteste. He was the Chancellor of Oxford, and in Oxford they were debating where the centre of academia in the United Kingdom should be. And he was also what they call a career priest. He was looking for the next big move. Nothing changes, does it? 850 odd years ago, he was offered the chance to come to Lincoln. Now you're probably going, Lincoln? What about York or Canterbury? No, Lincoln was one of the, if not the top 3 appointments for a church person in the whole of England. And so big debate, should he stay with academia? Should he come here? He came here, and Oxford kept all that academia to themselves. So it's taken us 850 odd years to get the university here and to get this ceremony here. But it's been worth the wait, because you are going to graduate in some sort of majesty. You start on this side, trembling, not sure of where you're going, and when you end up on this side of the stage, all being well that you've practiced on those heels, you should be okay. It's a very straightforward ceremony, and I'm going to take you through it very, very simply. So, time to concentrate, and perhaps trying to worry whether that extra glass of Merlot really was a good idea. But I can guarantee this is very straightforward, and so long as our very clever people at the front here get it right, everybody else will. Now, you have been dressed by professional dressers, but I need you to check one vital thing if you are wearing a mortarboard. I'm about to teach you something called the Lincoln Doff, and even if you've got a posh floppy hat, you need to make sure the tassel is on the left-hand side. Okay? Back in Bishop Grosseteste's days, in fact when he was Chancellor of Oxford, in order to get your degree, you had to come forward and kneel in front of him, and a page would hand him a vellum scroll, and you would be struck firmly across the head with it. I also teach. I teach journalism at the School of Journalism, and there are times on damp Monday mornings in November at 9 o'clock in the morning, the only way to knock any sense into the students is by doing that. But apparently we're not supposed to do that nowadays, so we had to come up with a slightly easier way of graduating. And you do it by doing the Lincoln Doff. This is the bit where you show your respects for the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. And it's a very simple manoeuvre. Well, normally it's a very simple manoeuvre, we'll find out now. It is simply touching the side of your board and down we go. So let's try, no, pace yourselves. Don't break into a sweat. Let's do it on a count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Oh, for goodness sake. Where's the edge of my board gone? No, come on, let's try it. Bit crisp. We had lots of military types in this morning, and it was all, hey, hey, like that. Slowly, with dignity. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Oh, beautiful. You are my favorite. Well done. So that's almost the most complicated thing you've got to do. We have to get you now safely from here to there and down to collect your diploma without too much embarrassment. Now, I can guarantee that everything I'm going to tell you in the next couple of minutes, you will forget. But I can guarantee there's one part of your body that won't, and you'll see why in a minute. So long as you're all sitting in the right place, good, you will be ushed from your row. It's a lovely word, isn't it? Ushed. Very English. By our wonderful team of ushers. Wave at the ushers. Your future is in their hands. They will take you row by row, and you are brought round here, trembling and quaking probably, and you're lining up here. At which point, the cards that you've been given are given to the person who is standing here, who will read out your name and your degree. Now, it's amazing because as your name echoes around the cathedral, there's a rapturous round of applause and cheering and maybe even some whooping. And you just suddenly think, hey, this is lovely. Wow, brilliant. Could I suggest that might not be the brightest thing to do? Because there are two people here who could be frowning, seriously, because they are the people who are most important. So what you do, when your name is announced, you move smartly forward and aim for the greenery at the corner of the stage. Don't overpitch, otherwise it'll be very embarrassing. When you get there, you turn. Two important people. Hayden Biddle is the Chancellor. He's in the middle, in front of the mace, and he's the last person in the procession. And what you have to do is you perform the doff, and you doff like that. You're halfway there. The next bit should be relatively simple, because our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mary Stewart, is standing up, smile on her face, and her hand is outstretched. And so if you've completely forgotten what you do, aim for the hand. Of course, when you get there, because you're observant, you'll have noticed the cameras, videography and stills. No, whatever you do, don't do it. They have it all lined up so that when you hit that mark, you are huge on the screens, you're massive across the world, and you're in frame on the still. Okay? And then all you've got to do, without embarrassing yourself, is to get off the stage, down, and collect your certificate over there. I will now do it in real time. You're brought up. You're lined up here. Your name is announced. Your legs project you out here. You go to the corner. You doff. You walk forward, smile, shake Mary's hand, and off. And that's the way we graduate here in Lincoln. As I said at the beginning, you've worked extremely hard. I made the joke about Blackboard and trying to get everything in on the internet. You've found hours in darkness that you never thought existed and that you certainly don't want to revisit anytime soon. This is your magic moment, okay? But there's one other I have to tell you about that may eclipse even picking up your certificate, because at the end of this ceremony, you are invited to join the academic procession, which takes you out down the middle between all your friends who are standing and applauding. And I can guarantee at that moment, the hairs on the back of your neck will stand up and enjoy it. You're taken through the door and up to the castle for the reception. I've tried to make it a sort of warm-up that you can enjoy and relax and get rid of all that tension. You are here to enjoy that magic moment for which you have worked so hard. So enjoy every second of it. And whatever it is you're going on to do, can I wish you all the very best and have a fantastic afternoon. Bye-bye.
Please be seated for the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln.
It is my great pleasure and privilege as Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. Welcome first to all our guests, here to celebrate the achievements of your children, grandchildren, family and friends. Welcome to the friends of the university, whose steady support over the years has helped to build its success. Welcome to my colleagues, the staff of the university, through whose efforts the university is what it is today. And finally, and particularly, welcome to our students, our graduates, for whom this ceremony marks the culmination of years of hard work and study, and we hope a little fun too. This is a very special occasion for us all, as we come together to recognize and celebrate your work and achievements. I hope you enjoy the ceremony and remember it always with immense pride and profound satisfaction.
The Very Reverend Christine Wilson, Dean of Lincoln, will offer congregation her welcome.
Well, good afternoon and welcome on behalf of the chapter and all of the cathedral community this afternoon. It's a great joy to have you here in this place which is and has been for a long time a place of learning and education and also a place of wonder. Throughout its history of nearly 1,000 years, there have been significant moments, rites of passage, and today is one of them as we celebrate with you this great achievement and success of the graduates who are here today. And I hope that this is the beginning of the next step in your lives as you fulfill your dreams and aspirations and build on the achievements and success that we celebrate today.
The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln, Professor Mary Stewart, will address the congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, friends, family and graduates, welcome to one of the most important events in the university calendar, a time when we celebrate the successes of our graduates and recognise their achievements in this wonderful cathedral. We're very grateful to the Dean and Chapter for their support in enabling us to use this very special place. As the Dean said, it has been a centre of learning for all its time and a deep place of spirituality and a symbol of our city. This is a very special occasion for all of us, but it is, of course, particularly special for you, our graduates. And now, although graduation ceremonies are serious occasions, they do not need to be solemn. So please feel free to express your congratulations and excitement as you see your loved ones walking across the stage through clapping and cheering, and even perhaps the odd whoop. In the spirit of celebration, shall we start today by thanking all those people who've supported you in achieving this success, your teachers and supporters, your family and friends who've helped you get through the good times, the challenging times, and possibly even, at times, unfortunately, some bad times. So let's give them a warm round of applause for their encouragement during your time at Lincoln. At the ceremony, graduates will receive the full range of awards, from BA and BSc to master's programs to PhDs. And whatever your award, this is your day, and we're thrilled to celebrate your success with you. For all of you, whether completing an undergraduate or a postgraduate qualification, improving your education, gaining new skills and knowledge is both life-enhancing and the best way to secure a satisfying career. Recent research has demonstrated the power of gaining a degree. In a comparative analysis of graduates and non-graduates, graduates were found to be 4 times more likely to obtain professional and managerial jobs than non-graduates. Do remember that as part of the University of Lincoln family, you're always able to call on our support. Our careers and employability team are available to you now to provide you with continuous support for your future career development, ranging from formal programs right to very personal support for business startups, for those interested in taking up the challenge of entrepreneurship. Do stay in touch with us. We want to hear how you're doing and how you're developing, and we hope you'll want to hear about how we're doing here at Lincoln. So link up with us through the Alumni Society. At Lincoln, we believe that a university education and experience is about acquiring the social and intellectual skills to cope with an ever-changing world. We need future members of a civilized society who can challenge conventional wisdom and work for a more sustainable future and inclusive community. The student experience at Lincoln has equipped you very well to play this role. This social responsibility is also borne out in research. Graduates are more likely to be involved in their communities through voluntary activities and are more likely to vote and contribute to wider society, all of which indicates that gaining a degree is a public benefit to society as well as being a personal benefit to the graduate. The profile of the university has been raised nationally and internationally by another successful year. We announced major investments and improvements for our students on our campus, with new teaching and research facilities coming on stream this year across all of our disciplines. In the National Student Survey, the university was rated in the top 10 for our teaching practice and the support we provide to our students. And we climbed up the league tables by 11 places, putting us in the top 50 universities in the country and in the top 700 in the world. We have also successfully introduced a number of new programs this year, including economics, and later this year, we bring our new students for geography. Some of the areas of our research expertise have been recognized for their excellence. To give you just one example from colleagues in the College of Arts, a new project in the School of Art, Architecture and Design is exploring the best ways to curate and design exhibitions to make them accessible to blind and visually impaired people. Professor Anchik is leading the research into independent living for disabled people based on good design principles. The project will enhance the experience of disabled people in their engagement with the arts. In the College of Science, scientists in the School of Pharmacy are working to develop a blueprint for a new generation of nanomedicines that could soon make it possible for patients to take medicines such as insulin orally rather than via injections. The pioneering new research will design drug carriers that enable or improve oral delivery of drugs that currently require injections, dramatically improving the experience of patients who have to inject themselves sometimes more than once a day. Our research at Lincoln is rooted in solving problems which we experience in society. The university is proud to be making a difference to people's lives and contributing to our society's future success. We've been immensely fortunate to attract and retain staff of a truly high quality across all disciplines and activities at the university. It's been their commitment, supported by members of the Board of Governors who have given freely of their time that has created the strong academic platform that the university enjoys today. We can now look forward to even greater recognition in the years ahead. As well as the achievements of our staff and the university itself, we are very proud of the achievements of our students, every single one of you sitting here today. All of you have your own story to tell, and you've now succeeded and are embarking on the next stage of your future. You are fully fledged members of our community, your alma mater. Keep in touch with us and your fellow graduates, and may I wish you every success into the future. May you fulfill all your dreams and ambitions. Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Academic Board, I am pleased to confer upon you all the awards to which you are entitled.
Professor Sarah Owen, Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Social Science, will now present graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving research awards from the School of Psychology. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology for his thesis, examining the link between media representations and attitudes towards sexual offenders using a dual process framework, Craig Andrew Harper. For her thesis, Developing Freedom, Behavioral and Social Freedom for Children via Mobile Phones and Internet Devices, Karen Moyse. For her thesis, Developing an Evidence Base for a Risk Assessment to Predict Aggressive Behavior in Dogs, Rachel Orrit. For her thesis, British older adult gambling behaviour, evaluating psychological and physical health as predictive risk for problem gambling, Julie Pattinson. Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Psychology. Degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology, Lucinda Brabbins. Jenna Bruff. Mary Jinks. Joe Priestley. Lauren Roach. Claire Rycroft. William Vogt. Degree of Master of Science in Forensic Psychology, Jamie Lee Benson. Eleanor Bull. Freya Crosby. Ashley Clark Fletcher. Emma Greenwood. Aislinn Hurley. Ryan Ashley Hesp. Amin Hassan Ibrahim Hassan Kamal. Jodie Page Kearns. Lucy Lund. Arwa Sultan. Charlotte Tunstall. Jennifer Whittle. Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Psychology. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Daniel Cohen. Senja Gertsen. Andrew Macefield. Napa Segrachakang. Gemma Sterland. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Luke Bloomfield. Tracy Taylor. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Criminology, Michelle Barr. Matthew Boyce. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Clinical Psychology, Oreluwa Apapa. Alison McDermott. Masa Milankovic. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Forensic Psychology, Alice Easton. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Forensic Psychology, Brendan Peter Phillips. Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Social and Political Sciences. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminology, Chloe Alice Gerard. April Jones. Shilpa Kavya. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Politics, Nathaniel Love. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Politics, Matthew Fido. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Science, Danielle Marie Cox. Patrick Smykowski. Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Sport and Exercise Science. Degree of Master of Science in Sports Science, Lewis King. Postgraduate Diploma in Sports Science, Nicole Pansy. Pro-Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Sport and Exercise Science. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Luke Peter Gibbons. Alexandra Parkin. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Sport Development and Coaching, William Joseph Cowter. Ryan Maguire. Matthew Semley. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Sport Development and Coaching, Jack Bagley. And that concludes the presentation of awards from the College of Social Science.
Professor Matthew Crago, Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Arts, will now present graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Film and Media. Louise Cameron Lawler. Degree of Master of Arts in Media and Cultural Production, Alex Wheeler. Degree of Master of Arts in Photography, Alexandra May Taylor. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Film and Media. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Animation, Amy Ginnever. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Audio Production, Bradley James Walker. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Contemporary Lens Media, Danielle Buden. Diploma of Higher Education in Contemporary Lens Media, Rebecca May Hausman. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Film and Television, Jade Kelly. Yihua Chi. Hui Min Su. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Film and Television, Daniel Vieira. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Media Production, Michael Wilson. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving research awards from the School of Architecture and Design. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Art and Design for his thesis, A Body of Relations Reconfiguring the Life Class, Wen Fong Ling. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Architecture and Design. For the degree of Master of Architecture International, Shaibu Sharif Abdullahi. Michael Ojo Agbodion. Celestine Namika Eze. Paul Fame Idu. Abednego Jatao. Astrid Mullins. Jennifer Ruth Tsukoa. Vanessa Orokua Williams. Degree of Master of Arts in Design, Byron Coleman. Colette Neenan. Federica Oliver. Abigail Withers. Degree of Master of Arts in Graphic Design, Ingun Nineveh Anderson. Degree of Master of Arts in Interior Architecture and Design, Romola Helena Lewis. Degree of Master of Arts in International Design Enterprise, Mi Young Nam. Degree of Master of Arts in Planning and Urban Design, Martha Malena Avila de la Hoz. Degree of Master of Science in Sustainable Architectural Design, Vanessa Uremba Masiga. Degree of Master of Architecture, Rick Wen-Chi Kong. Benjamin Ridgewell. Rebecca Sharp. Hang Wong. Jiming Yan. Postgraduate Diploma in Professional Practice and Management in Architecture, Daniel Christie. David Foster. Mark James Heron. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Architecture and Design. The Honours Degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Abigail Patricia Alderson. Nana Eko Egir Hagan. Khalid Khalid. Marcos Konaros. Rian Modrawi. Christian Adam Russell. Jessica Swift. Boyu Yu. Degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Ho Cheng Yao. Diploma of Higher Education in Illustration, Carrie-Anne Wardle. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Interactive Design, Melissa Jan Valance. Honours Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Interior Architecture and Design, Laura Mary Broad. Dilara Kipski. Jessica Cummings. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in Interior Architecture and Design, Duyugi Marasli. Certificate of Higher Education in Interior Architecture and Design, Birsen Kiza. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Product Design, Sophia Hudson. Julian Tony Nikolov. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of English and Journalism. Degree of Master of Arts in 21st Century Literature, Jamie Shannon Harrington. Holly Rebecca Parker. Degree of Master of Arts in Arts Journalism, Caterina Rossi. Charles Salter. Ryan Sutton. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, Kate Elizabeth Sherrill. Sarah Code. Sasha Cooper. Abigail Duffin. Jamie Parker. Hayley Rowe. Mary Madeline Teresa Walsh. For the degree of Master of Arts in English Studies, Eleanor Jane Bryan. Duncan Foster. Claire Emma Knight. Shelby Sutterby. Degree of Master of Arts in Journalism, Gina Clark. Ryan Jones. Gabrielle Margaret White. Degree of Master of Arts in Journalism, War and International Human Rights, Jennifer Bland. Andreas Klammer. For the degree of Master of Arts in 19th Century Studies, Megan Laura O'Keefe. Peter Smith. Degree of Master of Arts in Science and Environmental Journalism, Julia Bierman. Scott Andrew Paul Dutfield. Georgina Waldman. Degree of Master of Arts in Sports Journalism, Keradine Burath. James Doan. Tia Carolina Hakuli. Gareth Adam McDougall Hardman. Daniel James Roberts. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of English and Journalism. For the honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, Matthew Blake. Hope Bracey. Lucy Olivia Waters. For the honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and History Studies, Charlotte Emily Selby. The honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and History, Kylie McCartney. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and History Studies, David Hayworth. And that concludes the first part of the presentation of awards.
We call upon Mr. Matt Hawthorne, Deputy Head of the School of Architecture and Design, to introduce to the congregation Najam Kidwai, who is today receiving the award of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa.
Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, graduates, I am pleased to present to you Najam Kidwai, on whom the governing body has agreed to confer the award of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa. Najam Kidwai was born and bred in Bradford, growing up in a working-class family which instilled the importance of education as the means to advancement and personal fulfilment. As a child, he worked on his father's market stall, importing and selling brassware, learning the crucial values of entrepreneurship and skills of communication and selling. Like many of his generation, and like many in this congregation, he first encountered computers during the 80s home computing boom, on now legendary machines such as the Sinclair ZX Spectrum and the Amstrad 1512, nurturing a passion, skill set, and a realization that as a child he could do things that adults around him could not. This childhood indicated the aptitude and skills that would eventually sustain his future success. A curiosity for new technology, an interest in the application of these technologies to immediate problems, and crucially, the ability to communicate and interpret technological ideas for a non-technological audience. Najam was the first in his immediate family to go to university, a route subsequently taken by all his siblings. A bachelor's degree in technology management at Staffordshire University was followed by a master's in business innovation at Durham University. All the time maintaining his entrepreneurial activities, for example, buying defective Levi 501s to sell to freshers. During his time at university, Najam developed an interest in the emergent fields of virtual reality and augmented reality. At 23, he founded CyberEye, a virtual reality company, and developed a Teletech feedback glove for remote-controlled surgery. This was the first of many new company formations, each applying technology, research, and innovation, and new business models to corporate, social, and consumer problems. Also key to this was the relationship to universities as sources of ideas, talent, and innovation, leading to close associations with some of the world's leading research and development labs, including Stanford Research International in Silicon Valley, where he co-managed the Venture Capital Fund, and Kentridge Digital Labs in Singapore. He characterizes these dynamic and stimulating environments as having no fear, and celebrating failure as essential to the process of innovation. The many new businesses that followed in the 25 years after CyberEye included real-time content, an online video platform subsequently sold to Pitney Bowes, Egg.com, a new model of online banking and financial services, and Nuance, a speech recognition platform developed with Stanford Research International, with a current market capitalization of $4.5 billion. Najam is described as an investor, someone who makes an investment for a return on that investment, but an investor in the best and fullest sense of that word. Not just financial, although that's important, but someone who sees value and works to maximise that value for the common good. He operates as partner, mentor, advisor, and crucially influencer, associated with people of influence in all sectors of society. It is that sense of the common good that has forged his relationship with the University of Lincoln, which he describes as an upstart institution for the 21st century amongst the established universities of the previous centuries. A description not too dissimilar from some of the new businesses he has nurtured. One example of the developing relationship is his work with 100% Mad, a new disruptive model of philanthropy using technology, music, art and design to support clean water and literacy projects in areas of need in the world, a task to which he brings his experience of innovation and his network of influence, of which this university is now part. Pro-Chancellor, in the context of these outstanding achievements in the area of business, enterprise and technology, I would like to call on you to confer on Najam Kidwai the award of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa from the University of Lincoln.
So by the authority vested in me by the university, I'm pleased to confer upon you the award of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa and welcome you amongst us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to ask our honoured guest to address us.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, faculty members, parents, students, friends and family for this great honour today, which I humbly accept. I'd also like to thank my parents for their love and support in instilling in me the value of education, and in particular to my mum, who unfortunately passed away last year, but if she was here today, she'd be very, very proud, and this is for you, Mum, so thanks. I'd also like to thank my wife and my children for their continuous love and support and sacrifices they make. So thank you. 25 years ago, I graduated and was sitting in an audience not too dissimilar to where you are sitting today and was wondering what the next chapter of my life would hold. I was excited but nervous also at the opportunities ahead. So today I wanted to share a few thoughts for you as you go forward. As Steve Jobs once said, your time is limited. It will go very, very fast. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and your intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. I can tell you this is very, very true. Be yourself. The other thing that I've learned is don't necessarily buy society's definition of success, because it's not working for anyone. It's not working for women, it's not working for men, and it's definitely not working for polar bears. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself right here, right now, in this single solitary monumental moment in your life is to decide without apology to commit to the journey and not the outcome. Now go and make some interesting mistakes. Make amazing mistakes, glorious and fantastic mistakes. Break the rules and leave the world more interesting for you being here. Every one of you can do that. Make art, read poetry, gives life more color. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be an active hero of your own life. After your fantastic time at Lincoln, love life, live a life with purpose and integrity, be kind, be global in thinking, and action and never compromise on your values and beliefs. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day today here with your friends and family. And I look forward to working with Lincoln and the wonderful team here and helping all of you in any way I can. Thank you.
Professor Matthew Crago will present the remaining graduates from the College of Arts who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Fine and Performing Arts. Degree of Master of Arts in Choreography, Samantha Louise Dixon. Miao Miao Lei. Samantha Rogerson. Wenqing Wu. Degree of Master of Arts in Drama, Mandeep Kaur Bogal. Yasmin Bloom. Kate Newman. Callum West. For the degree of Master of Arts in Fine Art, Emily O'Connor. Gemma Green. Amy Hewitt. Catherine Pritchard. James Richardson. Pro-Chancellor, I am now pleased to present the graduates receiving first awards from the School of Fine and Performing Arts. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Drama, George Murphy. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Studies, Sam Staples. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in Fine Art, Charlotte Hill. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of History and Heritage. Degree of Master of Arts in Conservation of Historic Objects, Evelina Bisaga. Anita Hollinshead. Susie Lee Wan Po. Hannah Megan Mayhew. Dawn Lorraine Piercy. Laura Lynn Pomona Jackson. Rosemary Claire Sandiford. Anastasia Fangava. Janet Lynn Worley. Degree of Master of Arts in Medieval Studies, Hannah Elizabeth Barrett. Catherine Eleanor Cotton Betteridge. Angela Jane Gilly. Emma Lorraine Green. Christopher Rollinson. Ben Ward. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of History and Heritage. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts in History, Lucy Bolden. Rory Nicholas Ian Cameron. Lauren Rebecca Evans. Akil Malik. Emma Louise Palmer. Matthew Tobin. Degree of Bachelor of Arts in History, Sam Neighbour. And that concludes the presentation of awards from the College of Arts.
Dr. Libby John, Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Science, will now present graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Chemistry. Degree of Master of Science in Erasmus Mundus Masters in Forensic Science, Emilio Wilson Felter. Bailey Harrington. Milagrosa Lopez Riego. Degree of Master of Science in Forensic Science, Hayley Alice Tyson. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Chemistry. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, Ikra Asif. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, Lucy Tong. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving research awards from the School of Computer Science. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science for his thesis, Human-Robot Spatial Interaction Using Probabilistic Qualitative Representations, Christian Dondrup. For his thesis, Early Screening and Diagnosis of Diabetic Retinopathy, Georgios Leontidis. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Computer Science. Degree of Master of Science in Intelligence, Surveillance and Reconnaissance Management, Michael Adamson. Degree of Master of Science in Computer Science, Paul Jonathan Cheffings. Zubin Ning. Thanawan Pinlayam. Postgraduate Certificate in Computer Information Systems, Sean Ellis. Degree of Master of Computing in Computer Science, Scott James Bell. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Computer Science. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems, Lois Joel Diaz. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems, Hayley Adair. Christopher Sutton. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Oliver Bowden. Peter James Connolly. Emily Ingle. Calvin John Scott. Angela Masvita Siwira. Shuyan Yang. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Games Computing, Elliot Stephen Beanland. Alex Dummett. Sean Tierney. Jonathan Peter Walsh. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Games Computing, Nathan Luke Barber. Christopher James Ingram. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving research awards from the School of Engineering. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering. For his thesis, Self-Organising Piecewise Aggregate Approximation for Fault Detection and Diagnosis in Transient Dynamic Systems, Michael Stephen Gallimore. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Engineering. Degree of Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Michael Apanisili. John Downs. Joseph Mark Hallam. Yong Liang Yan. Degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Thomas Batkin. Thomas Michael Charter. Connor Ashley Muir. Bradley Scott Rogers. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Engineering. Honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Rosie Gray. Russell Mansour Hardani. Jonathan Kurt Jones. James Christopher Martin. Michael Smith. Degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Ahmed Abdullah Al-Hitmi. Honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Control Systems, Yao Chen. Thomas Lum. Yiming Luo. Yongtao Zhu. Degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Control Systems, Cao Ho Wong. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving research awards from the School of Life Sciences. Degree of Master of Philosophy in Medical Statistics, for his thesis, The Effect of Quinine Products on Tamoxifen-Resistant Breast Cancer Cells, Jeremiah Samuel Osei-Beidou. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Life Sciences. Degree of Master of Science in Biology by Research, Rachel Farrow. Degree of Master of Science in Biomedical and Medical Science by Research, Daniel Cosgrove. Degree of Master of Science in Biotechnology, Dorothy Aboagi Mensah. Frida Agbana. Samuel Amos. Nicholas Michael James. Shanice Lewis. Degree of Master of Science in Clinical Animal Behaviour, Sarah Exelby. Amelie Goshi. Lisana Iona Lamb. Catherine Woods. Degree of Master of Science in Forensic Anthropology, Kerry Johnson. Kelly Lee. Vasiliki Luka. Rebecca Ann Guthrie Reed. Eve Tate. Ashley Wilson. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Life Sciences. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, Hannah Joanna Rogers. Daniel Thomas Moss. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Michelle Atakora Mensah. Jessica Ann Hammond. Alex Liu. Jennifer Naylor. Jack Palmer. Chanpen Shrikana. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Bioveterinary Science, Natasha Chapman. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Bioscience, Lauren Deakin. Leanne Macaulay. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Bioscience, Bonofa Tengbi. Diploma of Higher Education in Medical Bioscience, Fiona Wonnacott. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving research awards from the School of Pharmacy. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences for his thesis, DNA Recognition and Antimicrobial Compounds, Exploring the Versatility of Peptides. Abhishek Iyer. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Pharmacy. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Science, Sunny Nguyen. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the National Centre for Food Manufacturing. Foundation degree in Food Manufacture Operations Management, Alexandra Gudkova. That concludes the graduands from the College of Science.
We now invite Mr. Paul Cheffings to say a few words on behalf of those graduating this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great honour and a privilege to be here today speaking on behalf of my fellow students in such an awe-inspiring and beautiful building as Lincoln Cathedral. I am sure we are all reflecting on our time at the University of Lincoln and celebrating our achievements with everyone who has supported us. We are all very fortunate that the university can offer us state-of-the-art facilities and cutting-edge technology, ensuring that we are at the forefront of the very latest thinking. We would like to thank the dedicated lecturers for taking us way out of our comfort zones and gently encouraging us to think and believe in ourselves. I think everyone here today can relate to the quote, "Do one thing every day that scares you." I believe that we will all leave the University of Lincoln as creative, independent thinking individuals who will contribute to the development of society and the economy. Many of you who have been full-time students will have enjoyed everything that the student life has to offer and have learnt to balance leisure time with study. Others, like myself, who have studied part-time whilst working, have faced a different set of challenges. University staff have worked hard to ensure that all of our needs have been met equally. It has been a privilege to work with fellow students from a diverse range of countries and cultures, opening our minds to other perspectives. As students, we were very much in it together and supported each other through the highs and the lows. Of course, none of this would be possible without the unconditional support of our families and friends at home, who have offered us help and guidance when we needed it most. We are all very grateful to them and would like to thank you all, as we wouldn't be here today without you. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank you and your staff for enabling us to reach this momentous day. Thank you again, and the best of luck to all my fellow graduates.
Thank you, Paul. Nice one. So our ceremony today is now drawing to its close. Our thanks go to our guests for the support they have given to the university and its students over the years. We hope you will continue to be in touch. We also hope that you, our graduates, will keep in touch through the alumni network, not only with each other, but also with your university, and watch its future progress with pride, as we will watch yours. As graduates, I invite you to take your rightful places in the academic procession as we move from the cathedral across to the castle grounds, where the alumni celebration reception has been prepared for everyone here. All that now remains is for me to express the university's warmest best wishes to you in the words of an old Celtic blessing. May the road rise up before you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the hollow of his hand. Congratulations to you all.
Our ceremony is now concluded. The academic procession will leave the platform and make its way through the Great West Door and across Castle Square. As it passes, our new graduates will themselves take their place in the procession and leave the cathedral. As they do so, please stay in your places and give them a final round of applause before you join them in the castle grounds. Please all rise for the full academic procession.